How do you go into the MySQL prompt? Sudo MySQL -u root. -u mentions username, okay, and -p is like we are going to give the password. Even if you don't give -p, it will ask for the password. You can try that option because we have set the password for the root user, no, for accessing the MySQL server. So it will ask for the password. So enter it. So password. This is the Nilet password. This is the username. Nilet username's password it is asking. So I'll give one default password. Then afterwards 1 2 3 it is entering, asking the enter password of the MySQL server which we have given it. So I have given my password, so I'm entering that. It has gone into it. So after this, to see which user you have logged in, actually how to write MySQL commands will be like it will be always ending with a semicolon. Okay, everything it's like a Java commands only. If you can see the commands, alter command, if you have seen, no, those things, see, this is one commands, okay, like a create database command, everything will end with the semicolon. Okay, then only this server or the MySQL engine will understand that this is a single command. If you don't end with a semicolon, what it will think is, it will think as a continuously there are more lines present. Okay, and likewise, so what I will do, I will show you which user is the user. Okay, show user, open and close braces. Show users command is there. You people can note it down. Okay, anyway, I will share it some. Okay, a document is also there. That also I will share it. But some of the commands also you can keep it. Show user command is wrong, I think. This command you can say, or you can say the statements. This is not the show user. It is select user. Okay, select user. Some mistake I'm doing. Okay, select user, open and close braces. Okay. See, it is saying which is the user. Okay, later on, after some time, we will also learn to add how users to the MySQL server. It means other than a root user, you can give individual users to the MySQL server who can have access to the server. Server means data is stored in the server that they can access it. Okay, so in that time, you will have the user's name as many. Actually, what it is showing is it is a table, actually user table. In that there is only one value which is root at a local host, that it is showing. Okay, no, this is the SQL command. Okay, we can also call this as SQL command. This command shows who are the current users of the server. So here there is only one user which is nothing but the root. So before that I will also show database. Okay, databases, I think show database. Show databases, there is something. See, so show databases, whatever the default databases which are present in the MySQL, no, that databases it will show it. Okay, whatever we can create our own databases, these are like what we call administrative databases. It will contain some information about the users creation and many things. Okay, so these databases are inbuilt databases. You can also create your own database, and you can create tables inside the databases, and you can use it. Okay, say for example, if I want to see what are the tables inside a database is a collection of tables. Okay, tables is nothing but a collection of values inside that. So okay, if I want to see some uh, the tables inside any of the databases, there are four databases here. What you can do is you can use the database. Okay, use, say for example, I go to MySQL. I wanted to see what are the tables inside the MySQL database. Then MySQL. Okay, and semicolon. Every statement, every command should end with a semicolon, then only it will execute it. The engine will execute it. Enter. So it is saying the database is changed to MySQL. Okay, it uses that MySQL databases. Now you can list the tables inside the MySQL database. List table command is just a moment. I actually forgot. Mm, show tables directly. You can give show tables. Okay, so this MySQL. Okay, which database I have used? I have used MySQL, and it is showing all the tables in MySQL. Okay, MySQL. This is a database. Okay, in that database, all these tables are present. Okay, so furthermore, if I wanted to use the see the tables inside SYS or performance schema, okay, what we can do, we have to switch to that database. Okay, then only the control will be in that database. Okay, say for example, use performance schema. Okay, see, you don't have to type every time completely, guys. Okay, I will give use tab. If you press, it will take it automatically, same like in your command line. Okay, use performance schema, enter. Now database is changed. Okay, then you can uh, see the tables. The command to show the tables is show tables. Okay, show tables, enter. It will show all the tables present in which schema, that performance schema, tables in performance schema. Likewise, you can see it. These are all inbuilt databases. In the databases, these are the tables present. Okay, it is like my screen is visible. No? Here is the pen. This is like, yes, Prakash, tell me. See, databases, there were two databases which is present, MySQL and performance. We are going to see it. Okay, first we wanted to use the particular database, whichever tables here. It will be like a MySQL database. You can imagine like this. It's a complete. Okay, this is a database. In that, many tables are there with rows and columns. Okay, likewise, you can imagine table 1, table 2, table 3. All this table, how do we list it? We can list it using show tables. Okay, show tables command. Show databases will show all the databases present in your server. Okay, MySQL server. Okay, fine. And I have selected use MySQL, right? Use MySQL, this one. In order to switch to the performance of database, then you will do use performance. Okay, it will automatically switch it. Okay, so in which database we are currently in, that we can see it this way. Select database command. If you give select database, open and close braces command, this will show you currently which database you are using. Okay, create a database. See, first of all, you wanted to store any information. You think that you wanted to store the student information, or what else is that, or employee information. Then in that case, you have to create a table, right? So these are the commands to create. Where is it? Yeah, this is the commands to create a database. First, you will create a database. Inside it, you can have a table in that. Okay, many number of tables you can create it. Create a database, how you can do? This is the command. Create database. These are keywords. Okay, database name, whatever you want to give, you can give. Create database student name. Okay, so once the database is created, you have to use that database, that is use student. Then you can create a tables inside that database. Okay, so this option I will show it now, how to create a database and how to create tables. Okay, where is my VTE? So I will create a database. We saw no databases. Mm, create. No, I we can. It is okay even if you are in a database. Also, you can create a database. Yeah, it will not go. It will not be like inbuilt nested databases. It will not create. Like if you are in a database, it will not create a database inside a database. It will always be like outside only. Or yeah, everything will be in the server only. Okay, inside it will not go. So I will create a database, create a database. This is the command, and database name I will give it as student only. End with a semicolon. Okay. Only if you end with a semicolon, it will execute this command. Okay, guys. So enter it. It is saying query okay, one row affected. One row affected means in the complete databases, one row is affected likewise. And the time it executed the query, it is giving this. Okay, this is the structured query language. This is the query which you are writing it. Okay, so I will see whether the database is created or not. So how do we see the databases? Show database. Sh- what does it mean is, I will tell you. Okay, the table is affected. I will tell you. Show databases. See, actually the student table is here. Okay, this itself is a table, Prakash. It one row affected means in this table a row, each one is a row. Okay, each one is a tuple. Here we are having only one column, which is the name database, right? That's what it is saying. One row is affected. Okay, that's what it is saying. One row is affected. Yes. See here it's saying no, five rows in the set. Okay. So how do we see the database which we have created, which is nothing but show databases? There is a student. So if you want to create a tables for this student, or you wanted to modify the value or create do multiple tables creation and all, first you have to use this database. So what we will do, use student. Our database name is student, so I will give use student. Okay, semicolon. Okay, enter. It is saying database changed. Okay, say for example, use a student I give. I don't give semicolon. What it will do, you can see. Oh, changed is there. Okay, that I will show you later because it is not giving any error for me. Otherwise, it will ask for prompt. Prakash, you had seen, no? Semicolon, if you don't give, it will keep, it will not end the execution. Yeah, next line it will enter it. Okay, till now it is fine for everyone. Then I will show how to create a table. All the data structures, how you have to use to create a table, we will see it tomorrow. Okay, how to create a table, I will show. Is this fine till now for everyone? Okay. Okay, create table, we will see one command. Not this one. Okay, this itself I can show. So why do we have to create a table? Because how do we store a data? Data is stored in a database MySQL as a table only. That's the reason. This is the command to create a table. Okay, create table. Table name you will give. Okay, this one is a table name. Here ages is the table name. And what are the fields? Fields is nothing but that attributes. Column names you wanted to give, that you will give, and that data type of it, that also we give. So data type you have already come across in all the languages like R, and R also data types are there, right? R, Python, and Java. So now you understand what is a data type is. So in order to store your any value or any value under a column, you should specify what type it should be, whether it should be an integer type or a string type or a date type or a small integer type, or whether it is taking less space or whether it is a character. So all this information during creation of the table itself you can give it, or you don't have to give it also. Later also you can alter and use it. Alter we will not see it now. So what we will see is how to create a table. Okay, so what I will do, I'll go to my uh, MySQL. Okay, for now I will create a table. So create Control L. Here you can see create table, table name. Table name I will give it as table name itself or student info. This is a student table, right? Student info. So I will try to give it two fields. Okay, two fields are like student ID, student. This or all you can give it as per your need. Okay, there is no convention followed as in Java. Okay, you can give it in any ways. I'm just giving like a student I with a capital, anything you can give. Student ID type I will say it as an integer type. We will see about this data types tomorrow. Okay, student information and student name I will give just. Then this is I will give it as a string. String in MySQL is consider is given as varchar. Okay, varchar or character. String of type how much character it has to take. I am giving it as 20. This will explain it tomorrow. Okay, this is string. Name will be string, right? Like a Jayakodi or Prakash or everything is a string, right? So that's why student name I'm giving, and the student age also we will give like a integer of type, what I'm saying, integer. So this is how you will create a table. What you will give here is uh, create table. This is table name. Okay, and the fields, that is the attributes or the column names of the table. Okay, this is how you are creating a table. I'll semicolon close this. So what does it mean here is I am creating a table. It means like this is the student table. In the student table I'm having the fields. Field names as student ID, name and age. Only three are there. This I have not given. Okay, this like this. Later on I will add values for each student. Student now ID 1, some name. Okay, like Prakash, and student ID 2 as Arul Raja, and some age like 25, 25, like this. Like this we can insert the values into the table. This is what like you can imagine this way. Okay, so I have created a table. The table, it is what happened. See, if you go press up arrow, it will recall all the previous commands which you have run. Okay, down arrow, likewise you can use it. Recall means whatever the previous commands which you have run it, that it will do. I think create table is not happened. Create table has not happened, so I will copy and paste it again because I gave Control C. What happened? That's why it didn't take it. Copy it, paste it. So enter it. Now it is saying 0 rows affected. Rows because we are not adding any values, only the table is created student info. So we are in which database? Select database will tell you. Database will tell you I am in which database. If I forgot it, okay, I am in the student database. Okay, what are the tables created? Show tables. Okay, it will show only one table is created, which is student information. Okay, columns how you can see is there is a describe command is there. Describe table name. Okay, that will tell you what are the columns. It will tell you the structure of your table. Okay, it will describe your table. See, these are the columns in your table: student ID, student name, and student age as the fields, column fields in your table. You can only database, you are inside the database, not inside a table. You cannot go inside a table. No, if you are outside the database, see, I cannot see the information of sys database tables. I cannot see it. Only if you are inside the database, that tables you can see it. And how you will see it? You can give describe the table name, which table you want to describe. This can be given in a this small type also. DESC student info. Okay, both are same. Okay, you can give describe student info or DESC student info. Okay, short form of describe. Both are same. It is showing what are the tables. Okay, I will insert one value into that and I will show you. Then the table name you have to give. Okay, insert into table name. What are the fields of the table is a student ID. Okay, student ID comma student name comma student age. Okay, so what are the values for each of that values you have to give? And you can give as 101 comma, we can give the name like Prakash. See, strings should be given in a double quotes. Okay, same like in Java also, any other language. And the numbers you can give it in uh, without normally without double quotes. Okay, so this is the command. Here I'm writing insert into which table you are going to insert. What are the field? There are different ways to insert. Okay, you don't have to give the fields also, that I will show it tomorrow, but today I'm giving you the field names also. Field name is student ID, I is capital, and the name and the age. For those, what are the values I'm giving? 101, and name of the student and the value entered. Okay, age of the student. So I enter it. It is saying one row is affected. It means one row is added into the table. Okay, guys. Database. Why zero rows affected? It is should be one row affected. Now you can see the difference, sir. Now only I have added the value into the table. Okay. For that reason, I will show you. I will create one more. See, if you see, if okay, I have added a value into the table. How I can list and see the table? Okay, how I can see where the how the value is added? There is a command like select star from table name. Table name is student information. Okay, if you give select star from student information, see, it is giving only one row. Whatever the value for the ID 101, name Prakash, and age 25. Okay, it is giving that value. Why it is zero rows affected, I will tell you, sir. Because that time we have not added any student information. See, I create a table, create table demo. Okay, or sample table. Okay, at least in that I will give ID int. Okay, see, I have created a sample table with one ID. It was throwing error because it is asking me to create at least one ID. Oh, sorry, one field. Okay, for one attribute. So I have created it. Then it is saying zero rows affected. If you list and see the table, select star from table is sample. Okay, see, it is empty set. It is not having any values inserted. Okay, sir, that's why it is saying zero rows affected. Only table is created, table structure is created, that you can see like this, DEC describe sample. I'm using short form because you need to type every time, no? So